What is up, everybody? Everybody, this is George. Cortright, coming back to you again for a mad week. My bad, ain't on time and all that shit. But hey, I'm gonna bring you some motherfucking news, some fucking information, something that you can use and tell your friends about. Tell your friends like, oh, there's this show that I watch. This guy's name is George or something like that, and he is telling me some good news, some information, and he might make me smile every once in a while. So tell your friends about A Mad Week. You can follow me on A Mad Week on Facebook and Instagram. A Mad Week. So follow me. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching my show here on YouTube. You can also subscribe. So make sure you subscribe to my show. MADGIC Entertainment is my channel. So subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in once again. What did I do this past weekend? The only thing of major importance that I did this past weekend was go to this barbecue joint. It was called Little Miss Barbecue. It's like one of the best barbecue joints in the country. It's one of the best restaurants in the country, I guess, on Yelp. It's like number 2 restaurants in the country. It's number 1 in Arizona, but number 2 in the country on Yelp. So if you're ever in Arizona, if you're ever in Phoenix town, in the vicinity, you might want to go to that place. Had some great food. Me, my cousin, a buddy of mine actually went and had a good ass meal. Thank you to my buddy's buddy who told us about the place. You gotta wait in line, but if you go at 9 o'clock in the morning, grab yourself a ticket. It opens up at 11. You won't have to wait in line because you already got that ticket because they go by the tickets. But the place was damn good. Made sure to get 2 meals, one to eat there and then one to take home and enjoy later. It costs a decent amount, but comparable to everywhere else, it's actually pretty reasonable. So that's another reason why I don't mind going back to that place. It was pretty damn good. Some great fucking barbecue, some good meats. So check it out. Once again, it is Little Miss Barbecue in Phoenix over on University. Word is on the street is that they're making another one up North Phoenix. So if you're in the North Phoenix area and you're thinking about this, you might want to wait because this place is real small. You gotta wait. Some of the people are waiting for like 2 hours or something. Unless you go get that ticket, they're gonna be making another full bar area up north. Is what they're saying. When is it gonna come? I'm not sure, but you can check that out. Once again, it's Little Miss Barbecue. They're not sponsoring me or anything. But when I fucking find something nice, I might as well tell you about it. And on the show, I actually tried some new things for the first time with you. I tried that caramel Pepsi. Haven't touched it again since that one sip I had on here. Those caramel M&Ms, I had that on here. Those are pretty fucking good. Had those since I debuted on here. 2 things that I wanted to tell you about, but I kept forgetting about, are cereals that I tried. First cereal that I tried was that cinnamon frosted flakes. As soon as I heard about that, it was like, holy shit, I love me some frosted flakes. That's in my DNA. My family, my mom and dad both ate frosted flakes. Then after a while, I'm trying to eat the Fruit Loops, trying to eat the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, trying to eat the Lucky Charms. But then at a certain time in my life, it's like Frosted Flakes is where I need to get at, just like Pepsi in general. Pepsi and Frosted Flakes are genetic to me. So, Frosted Flakes. Everybody loves Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but at least I've never met a person that was like, oh, fuck Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the shit. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is probably the best cereal ever made, ever. So, Frosted Flakes with some Cinnamon Toast Crunch-ish. Where could you go wrong? Well, where could they go wrong? I don't know where they went wrong, but they went wrong. It was just all right. You got a little bit of cinnamon. The Frosted Flakes. It was just all right. So you heard it from George I. Cortright. Cinnamon Frosted Flakes, they're just all right. The next cereal, once again, Lucky Charms is the shit. Everybody loves marshmallows. The actual cereal that's in there with the marshmallows, whatever. Me, even at this age, I eat all the regular shit out. Say the marshmallows for last. Yay, fucking marshmallow blast. Whatever. So they got this new shit, which I didn't fucking believe. I saw it on Instagram. Somebody that I knew went and had some Frosted Flake Lucky Charms. So, you telling me you're going to replace the shitty part of the Lucky Charms with something I fucking love? How could you go wrong? Once again, how could you go wrong? Well, they found a way to fucking go wrong. Those Frosted Flakes weren't real Frosted Flakes. Why? Probably because Frosted Flakes is from Kellogg's, Lucky Charms is from General Mills, so you can't combine two of the fucking things and have one great thing. No. It was some fake ass Frosted Flakes mixed with the marshmallows and all that stuff. They have some different type of density or some shit. The consistency throughout the fucking cereal was not the same. At least with the regular Lucky Charms, if you wanted to eat a spoonful, you get some cereal, some fucking marshmallows. The flakes always at the top, the marshmallows at the bottom. The flakes ain't as good as regular Frosted Flakes, Kellogg Frosted Flakes and shit. It was just very disappointing. I get disappointed easy. When I go in all hyped and shit, like oh shit, cinnamon Frosted Flakes, oh shit, Frosted Flakes with marshmallows, oh shit, and then it's not up to par. It's like fucking Price is Right gone wrong. I fucking get upset real quick. So Cinnamon Toast Crunch is still number one in my book. This whole Frosted Flakes, Lucky Charms, man, that's all it gets. It's all right. Honestly, I rather regular Lucky Charms than the flakes, because maybe I'm just pissed off, or maybe it's just that. It's just that. All right. So I didn't come on here to talk about barbecue and cereal. I came here to tell you some shit. A Mad Week. A Mad Week. That's the name of the show. And I wish it wasn't that way. I usually say, hey world, stop fucking around. Stop being assholes. Stop being dicks. Stop being lunatics. Stop being so stupid. Stop being fucking insane. So this world wouldn't be so fucking mad. But y'all don't listen to me out there. Y'all don't want to listen. Y'all don't want to listen. Speaking of, I'm in Arizona. And maybe just the vibes that I give out. Hey, don't be fucking dicks. Don't be assholes. Maybe at least it could spread to Arizona. Nope. A couple of weeks ago, a couple teens in Arizona were arrested in connection with threats to bring guns to school at Combs High School in Santan Valley, Arizona. Santan Valley, Arizona is on the northwest side of Phoenix. It was one of the suburbs up by Surprise and all that stuff. One of the students set up a GoFundMe. So 2 students got arrested. One of the students set up a GoFundMe, and they were campaigning to buy ammunition. I don't know where these motherfuckers are breeded or created or how these people come to fucking life, but how fucking stupid can you be? Weeks after a fucking mass shooting down in Florida, you gonna go on and do this stuff? It's been ridiculous. One of the students did have access to a gun in the house, so one of their parents had a gun, and so if he wanted to, he could have gotten it. The other one did not have access to a gun. But both students were charged with conspiracy to commit terrorism and disruption of an education institute. As they should. there should be no playing around with any of this bullshit. Any kind of threat, as we heard from the whole Florida shit, people knew, oh, this motherfucker's crazy. Oh, he threatened the fucking school and all this shit. When shit like this happens, get right on it. There's no reason to play around. No reason to just be like, oh, he's a good kid, though. He hasn't done anything yet? No. Fuck that. We need to get some done. Let's save some fucking lives. This is fucking bullshit. Luckily, it says that another student overheard the plot for them to actually come to school with guns and shit. So, if you hear something stupid, snitch. Fuck that whole snitches get stitches. I'd rather fucking get a stitch than a fucking bullet. That's for goddamn sure. So, I'll be a fucking snitch. I hear something, I see something, I'm gonna fucking snitch. Fuck y'all. I'm gonna get a stitch. Rather get a fucking stitch than a bullet. You heard it here. Alright. So that story was brought to you by a buddy of mine. Thank you. Next thing I'm going to be talking about is a little bit happier, I guess, depending on how you see it. The NBA and NCAA are considering removing the one and done rule. This is the rule where you have to be at least 19 years old or 1 year removed from your high school graduation. So since this rule was implemented in 2005, a lot of the players would stick around with 1 year in college and then go to the league. Or some people, being that the rule isn't effective right now. In fact, some people, like the Ball brothers, have gone overseas to play a year or play until they can meet one of these criteria. But they are talking about removing that shit because, like on the show last week, there's just been all kinds of scandal. There's been scandal in Michigan State, scandal over at Arizona, a scandal at Louisville, just all kinds of scandal when it comes to paying for players and all that stuff. So they're like, let's be done with this shit and just let people get drafted right out of high school. So I'm not a fan of that shit. I went to college and I don't know. Maybe I'm just a fucking hater. Maybe, like, oh, these high school motherfuckers about to make millions of dollars. I don't know. Maybe I am a fucking hater. I've been told by one of my fucking friends about how the show is all about me hating on shit. And I said, look here, bitch. No, I really didn't say that. I ain't say that. I ain't that fucking mean. But I just don't feel that. I just don't feel the need for all that shit. I know the NFL, it's a whole different game, more physical and all that stuff. But I think most people go through college for at least 2 years, usually through the junior year, and maybe forego their senior year to go into the NFL. But a lot of them NFL players graduate. Some people might say, oh, that's not a real graduation because people cheat for them shit. You don't know that shit. I was right there in the middle of the shit. I know I was at a smaller college. Hey, look at that. Augustana football, baby. Augustana football. So I'm not sure of what was happening over at D1 level type schools. Yeah, there's probably some bullshittery going on, but at least these kids have a chance of getting an education just in case something goes wrong real quick in their career, blow out a fucking leg, blow something out, fucking get injured severely. They got something to fucking do, have something to fall back on. But that's just me. That is just me. The next thing, I got a picture on this one. Let's see, where's that picture at? All right. Nashville Mayor. Yeah, that's a mugshot. That's a mugshot. So let's go into the Nashville, Tennessee Nashville, Tennessee Mayor Megan Barry resigned on Tuesday after pleading guilty to theft of more than $10,000 and having a 2-year affair with her head of security, Robert Force. I got a picture of his ass too. All right. She agreed to reimburse the city $11,000. The head of security, Robert Force, pictured there on your left, agreed to pay the city $45,000 and will serve 3 years probation. Over time, that's what it is. My bad. I am a little fucked up on this one. It's just a bunch of shit, but let's go back to it. I really want to pull this up. She looked pretty fucking good for a mayor and shit. She is 54 years old. He is 59. She looks pretty fucking good. Surprising so. But anyways, so over the term of her mayorship, or whatever you call that stuff, they used the money. Well, they went on business trips together. You know, he's being head of security. They go to business trips together and had a fair and stuff like that. So pretty much the money from the city that they were using to go on these trips together for their affair is what they're saying that she stole, and that he and she are both having to reimburse the city, even when they went out to dinner together or whatever for some business shit or whatever. That's bullshit. That's stealing, all that fucking shit. So they got busted. She resigned. Both were married, by the way. Barry's, the chick Barry, Megan Barry's husband, is supporting. As of right now, as of the latest research that I did, her husband is supporting her through this hard time. He's sticking around. She cheated on his ass. She's sticking around. He is being her Beyonce. Forrest's wife is leaving him in the fucking dirt, being like, "The fuck you, motherfucker! You fucked over me." I say, deuces. Which, I understand her thing. Why stick around if somebody's gonna fucking cheat on you? It's just fucking wrong. They don't respect you if they do that shit. And this fucking affair went on for 2 years, by the way. But yet, the dude's gonna support his wife. Whatever, dude. You're a punk. And the wife of the security dude, she bouncing, so. Yeah, you go, girl. You go ahead. Go ahead and leave this punk ass there now, girl. He ain't shit. He ain't no good. He ain't no good. Leave his punk ass. All right. And one thing about that shows a strong woman. We need to say a belated happy International Women's Day. March 8th. Yay. Yay, that's one of my stories, by the way. I'm skipping around. And to celebrate, some of these fast food chains, some of these popular places did things in observance, as you will say. KFC used the Colonel's mom, I think it was. I don't know. Used a female version of the Colonel in their advertisement for International Women's Day. And McDonald's actually did something as well. They turned their arches, their golden arches that are an M, they turned them into a W. Well, some of them did, in observance for International Women's Day. And that's cool. I support that. Once again, you go ahead, girls. Stand up for yourselves. You deserve that shit. All right. Speaking of McDonald's is trying to fucking come up. They are changing some things. McDonald's stated that they will be bringing fresh, never frozen beef to their menu. right now they already are using fresh, never frozen beef at 3,500 of their U.S. locations. They're going to be doing that more for 14,000 more locations. Now, don't think, oh shit, all these sandwiches and all this is just going to taste a lot better. Not just yet. They're only going to be using it for their quarter pounder sandwiches. So the cheeseburger, double cheeseburger, and all that stuff, that's going to be frozen still. But their quarter pounders, double quarter pounders, and shit like that with the quarter pound patty, that is going to be fresh, never frozen. Similar to what Wendy's is doing. I like Wendy's burgers. I always like Wendy's burgers better than McDonald's, except for that Big Mac. You can't fuck with that Big Mac. You can't fuck with the Big Mac. But McDonald's fries are elite. The best. Once again, I'm back on food. I am hungry as motherfucker right now. I'm gonna eat after the show. But anyways, McDonald's French fries are absolutely the best anywhere. But Wendy's does have some bomb ass fucking sandwiches. Maybe it is because the meat has never been frozen. I'm gonna have to go to McDonald's. Hopefully, the one around here is using the never frozen beef, so I can see if I can tell the difference. I like Wendy's burgers. I hope Wendy's buns are actually better too. So it might not just be the beef. But I'm gonna go try that shit out. I try what the fucking old quarter pounder tastes like. I want to see what the new quarter pounder tastes like. This isn't the first time McDonald's has done something to try to create more interest into their food, try to make their food better. They already removed artificial preservatives from chicken nuggets, which I didn't know. They removed the artificial preservatives from chicken McNuggets, and they're using cage-free eggs in like their breakfast shit. Right? I don't know the difference between cage-free and caged up chicken. I don't know what the difference in the eggs. They say oh the birds in the cages are stressed, so you're gonna be eating stress and all that stuff. Man, I don't fucking know about that. Does the egg taste good? All right, stress, no stress, whatever. Give me the fucking egg. All right. Oh, just side note, McDonald's overall throughout the world is the world's biggest buyer of beef. So when they're doing this, it's gonna change the game. It's gonna change the game. One, because the prices are gonna go up a little bit. They're gonna have to make arrangements to have meat that hasn't been frozen. One of the stories stated that there's going to be like a special drawer where the never frozen patties are going to be, and they have to put certain gloves on before handling it, so everything can be up to code and nobody gets sick and all that stuff. You don't want to hear like, oh shit, everybody who ate a fucking quarter pounder is fucking toppling over sick and shit, almost fucking dying and shit. Speaking of being sick and almost dying, one of my stories. See, I might as well jump around. We gotta send get well to Rick Ross. I know this is a little bit of an older story, but he was found unresponsive at his home, and what they think was a heart attack. And last week I talked about Kevin Smith having a heart attack. They think this was a heart attack, but Rick Ross has had history of having seizures and shit. But he went to the hospital, stayed for 4 days, and he went home. And hopefully he's all right. Hopefully he's doing better. Oh, hold up. There he is. I'm not the biggest fan of his music, but I respect it. A lot of like his CDs and shit. I've never bought one of his CDs. I've been given a couple of his CDs, and it's just not it really ain't the greatest, but then there's like a few songs where the beat is just straight up money that I like. So I like some of his songs, and it's like, fat motherfucker. All right, but So hopefully everything's all right with him. Everything be cool with him. That is Rick Ross. Like I said, found unresponsive at his own home, man. At his own home. Luckily, he had that friend around to call 911 and help him out. So hopefully he gets better. So that is Rick Ross. All right. I'm skipping around because certain things just end up flowing. No, just flowing. That's just me. All right, next one. Uh-oh. And why am I doing this? I don't know. Maybe because misery loves company. But Usher and his woman are getting a divorce. That's about it. They got married in 2015, similar to me, and they are given a divorce. Yeah, I guess they can just let it burn. I wonder if y'all can see that. All right, move on to the next one. All right. Oh, and like I said, a friend of mine said I ain't nothing but a hater on my show, but I think I got more positive stories on here than I usually do. And this is a positive story. As you can see, when was the last time you heard anything negative about Will Smith? Not for a while. But anyways, Will and Jaden Smith will donate water monthly to Flint, Michigan public schools. Yeah, Flint, Michigan still has a fucking water problem. Was it just I'll go through it because I'm jumping all over the motherfucking place. Just Water was created in 2015. Just Water is Will and Jaden's water company, and has donated over 9,200 bottles. So almost 10,000 bottles they've already donated so far. They will donate until lead levels in schools are below the federal threshold. So right now, even in schools, they don't have good enough water coming out of the tap for them to drink. And this shit was brought to the public nearly 4 years ago, and this shit still ain't been taken care of. It's just crazy. Well, why the fuck has this not been taken care of? You know, government money is being just wasted on all kinds of things. A fucking wall. There was a fucking Trump has gone over to California to look at prototypes for a fucking wall, but there's people who can't even have clean drinking water in the United States, and you're gonna fucking try to do this shit? Dude, get your fucking priorities straight, man. Just everybody. So good looking out, Will and Jaden Smith. And that's me being positive. See? I wonder if you can see that. Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next story. All right. Oof. This story right here. This, I don't know if it's funny, if it's pathetic, is it shit? I need to make sure this shit don't happen to me. But a drunk man racks up over $1,600 for an Uber ride from West Virginia to New Jersey. That's because he passed out in the back seat. And not only did he not just do that regular Uber shit, he got Uber XL. He was partying down in Morgantown, Virginia. That's where the University of West Virginia is, with his friends, and he was staying at their house. So he lives in New Jersey, staying at his friend's house. But when he called for the Uber to take him back near the campus where his buddy was staying and where he was staying, probably sleeping on the couch or sleeping in the guest room or whatever, he was so fucking drunk, he put his home address in because the Uber app saves your home address if that's one of the places that you frequent, or just has your home address in there. He put that, which is 300 miles away. The Uber driver's like, all right. Motherfucker jumped in the back seat. Uber driver drove him all the way to fucking New Jersey. $1,600. Some people be like, oh, the Uber driver should have known that was a mistake. Motherfucker, dude, that shit come across, that's legit. I find a way to fucking make some money, drive $300 and get $1,600 minus fees. The actual price was $1,635 minus whatever fees. I've never driven for Uber or Lyft, but the fees can't be that fucking much where you still getting at least $1,200. Probably get $1,200 to drive 300 miles. 300 miles, going 60 miles an hour. That's about 5 hours. That's about 5 hours. For $1,200, I fucking drive 5 hours. I don't give a fuck. Then 5 hours back, shit. Maybe I can find somebody else on the fucking. Hey, you want to go to West Virginia? Let's go. I don't fucking know, but I don't feel sorry for this motherfucker. He passed out on the back seat. I think they said he woke up about an hour out from his home, but there ain't shit he can do by that time. So, just for y'all know, you motherfuckers out there that drink, go out clubbing, go to bars, go to your friend's house or whatever, make sure you check. At least try to check. Put it on your wrist or something so your drunk self would know. Make sure you put it in the right address because they might be taking you Timbuktu if you went to Timbuktu before. You never know. Check that shit out. But I don't feel sorry for the motherfucker. All right. Said that. Oh, the Oscars was recently held, and just want to give shout out to Jordan Peele and Kobe Bryant. Once again, I don't necessarily like Kobe Bryant, but you gotta respect the man. You gotta respect the game. I'm a Jordan fan, so you can't be a Jordan fan, Kobe fan, LeBron James fan. You gotta pick a fucking team, goddammit. And I pick Team Jordan, always and forever. But they both won the Oscars. Jordan Peele won Best Original Screenplay for Get Out, and Kobe Bryant won his Oscar for Best Animated Short Film for Dear Basketball. He made this story about how he loved basketball since he was growing up and shit. They made a cartoon about it. Motherfucker won an Oscar. And I think I told you on one of my shows how everybody was hating, like, he had this whole rape charge and all this stuff. Why would he be able to receive an Oscar and all that shit? That happened a while ago. And he was never convicted of the fucking charge. So, good job, Kobe Bryant. Slap these haters in the face. I wish I had some sound effects because I would right there in the face. Good job. Get Out was a fucking great movie. Was it the best movie? It was good. I liked it. All right. Next up, we got Floyd Mayweather. This is just a little short one. I thought it was fucking interesting. Everybody my age grew up with Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I wasn't as good at the video game as a lot of people. Never got to Tyson. Never beat Tyson. Got my ass kicked. But from what I hear, Floyd is going to be making his own boxing game. It's going to be cheesy, like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Cheesy but fun, by the way. Or is it going to be one of those legit ones like EA Sports will make or something like that? I don't know, but Floyd Mayweather said that he will be making his own boxing game. So I'm interested in seeing what that's going to look like. That'd be cool. I'm about ready to, especially with the virtual reality and shit at the PlayStation 4 virtual shit. Forgot what it's called. But anyways, I got those things. Like, dude, that'd be pretty cool. Plus, give me a workout and all that stuff because those fucking games I got now for the virtual reality, except for that Batman. That Batman is fucking legit. It's just so short. It's very short. It's not one of those big ass world ones like some of these Call of Duties and all that shit. The Zeldas and the new Zeldas and shit have all these big ass worlds. It's limited. Probably because the virtual reality type stuff, technology takes up a lot of memory or something like that. I'm not sure. But they need to make better games for that thing because it could be damn fun. They just need to make better games for it. Alright. Did that. And I guess I am near the end. So this is an old story, but I'm just now finding out about the shit. Um, I told you about the weed boxes in front of the airport in Las Vegas. So you go to Las Vegas on a trip, you can smoke, you can eat weed, all legal and shit. But when you try to take it across state lines, it's actual federal offense. So in front of Las Vegas airport, they have big drop boxes where you can anonymously drop your weed and all that stuff. If you don't want to just drop it in the fucking garbage can, being that it's legal, you can do whatever the fuck you want with the weed. So, but they have those drop boxes. Well, in Indiana, if you don't want your baby no more, you can take your baby and drop it off in one of these drop boxes. There's 2 boxes where moms can anonymously drop off unwanted newborns. This is fucking crazy to me. They are padded, climate controlled, and once the baby's in there and it closes, an alarm goes off, and respondents will be there shortly in time to grab the baby to make sure the baby's all right and all that stuff. But the parent who left the baby in there can leave it anonymously. They're trying to prevent those dumpster babies, as some people will call them. Was even a fucking song on Family Guy, Dumpster Baby. A prom night dumpster baby or some shit like that. Craziness. But that's real life shit. That shit happens in real life, that these women have their babies and don't want them. Just not ready. They got knocked up, don't have the proper funding to abort the child prior to a certain stage, or they just change their mind. And instead of killing the baby, they drop the baby off. I think one of these boxes is on the side of a firehouse. I'm not sure where the other one. There's 2 as of November. There's 2 boxes in Indiana. And this got brought to my attention because somebody put it on there that one of these boxes was actually used and saved a baby's life in November 2017. These were put into place April of 2016, and in April of 2016 another baby was dropped off. So it didn't say how many babies have been dropped off, but that's at least 2 lives from these boxes. So even with these 2 lives that were saved, they're worth it. Should they be implemented all over the country? I'm not sure. What do you guys think? If you want to hit me up on Facebook underneath my posting of the show, let me know. As a matter of fact, just because I did this, I'm going to put a picture of the box here, and let me know what you think. Should these be implemented throughout the country? Do you think it's bad? It's bad that there's moms out there getting rid of their babies without caring if they're safe or not. So I say, yeah, at least one in major cities, at least one. You know, even if they have to travel, get a fucking Uber or some shit, fucking drop the baby off, but at least it'll be safe. And there's many couples out there that for one reason or another can't have a child. They're looking to adopt or something. Give this baby a chance to live. Give this baby the fucking option, you know. Let somebody else love and care for this baby. Don't just drop it in a dumpster. Leave it in one of these boxes. And that is in Indiana. So, I think this went a little bit faster than I usually do it. But I will have another one to you shortly, because this is a mad week and this is a mad world out here. Yo, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a fan. Holler at me on Instagram, Mad Week. Holler at me on Facebook, Mad Week. Subscribe to me on YouTube, MAUDGIC Entertainment. That is Magic Entertainment. And I got the footage for another Mad Dub. Told you I was going to be filming one. I filmed that shit, just haven't put together. So I will be ready. And then I'm going to film another one because I want to get at least one, something equivalent to once a month. So at least 12 this year. I want to do at least 12 Mad Dubs. So be prepared. I'll let you know when it's out. This is George I. Cortright. And this has been a mad week. Thank you for tuning in. See ya.